Hey Connor, how's it going? So I just wanted to make this video for you to share with you 3 tips that I think if you guys implement them to your website, that you'll start generating a lot more calls going your way. And we all know more calls is a good thing regardless of where it comes from. And hey, what better than your own website? So let's go and hop right into it. What I've done here is I've pulled up Roofers, Springdale, Arkansas. I know that's in your guys' service area. And the reason for this particular keyword is because, look, 500 people are searching that every single month without fail. That's a lot of people to be in front of, and a lot of people to not be in front of if you're not ranked on the first page for this keyword. And well, right now, Pinnacle Roofing, they're dominating. They're at the top of this keyword in the map pack and organically. And the reason why this map pack is actually so important is because as people continue to use their smartphones, they don't like to scroll. Nobody's liking to scroll. So when this map pack shows up, they just pick one of these first 3. And so that basically means if you're not in here, you're just simply leaving money on the table. This is where 70 to 80% of the business goes down. The way to get in here is through these things called citations, and not to get crazy technical, but all a citation really is simply your business's information listed in different roofing directories all across the web. There's literally hundreds of these, and you just go and fill in your information, call it a day. Right now, Pinnacle Roofing's got the most, and Google's ranked them the highest because of it. Next, we have your organic listings, and these are important because they have a whole lot of value, as I'll show you here in a second. But I just want to let you know, nobody cares about Home Advisor, the BBB, Yelp, Angie's List, none of that. Why? Because what will happen is people will plug in their information and then they're getting contacted by like 5 different contractors. People hate it. And I'm sure that as a business owner, you would hate that too if you had one lead that you thought was yours getting passed around to all the other contractors. It's just a race to the bottom. So what people have kind of done now is trends are showing that they're only really clicking and going to these real websites of real businesses, not these business directories. And Pinnacle Roofing, they're the first ones listed, so they're the first ones getting clicked on. And the way that they've done it, similar to how citations rank your GMB, backlinks are what ranks your website. So all a backlink is your website's link listed on another website that refers back to you. And I mean, you can't just go spam your website's link on YouTube or anything. That's not how it works. But if you find these different sites about roofing that have do follow links that point back to you, then we're talking. And that's what Pinnacle Roofing has done here, and they're getting a lot of free money because of it. So let's go and just take a look. I can see how many backlinks they have, how many referring domains, keywords, all that jazz. So you can view these as 255 different votes from 51 different sources. They're ranking for 213 keywords. Got 109 people visiting their site every month, and they've got a traffic value of $1,300. That's basically how much traffic they're driving to their site absolutely for free because they're sitting in that spot. And now knowing that, you're probably like, okay, that's interesting. Well, how does our site compare? Well, I've done the same thing. I've pulled you guys up. You guys only have 14 backlinks, 14 votes from 6 different sources. You're ranking for only 2 keywords, but nobody's really visiting your site, and you have virtually no traffic value. So what needs to change? Well, clearly you guys need to start upping your backlinking game, come up with a solid strategy for that. Make sure you're getting your backlinks from different sources. Ideally, you want to have a 1-to-1 ratio, but no harm, no foul if it's just a little off. This is fine. It's just like expand upon that. Try to 10x it. That'll get you close to where Pinnacle's at. And we really got up this keyword count. So how do you get keywords? And this goes into my last tip for you. Keywords come through the content on your website. If you have Roofer, Springdale, AR written a bunch of times throughout your content, Google's smart. Google will pick up on it, and they're going to be like, oh, this is what they're going for. We're going to start showing them up in the search results for it. Right now, if we were to actually go to it and check out what keywords you are ranked for, your MidCon and Roofing Fayetteville, Tennessee, and yeah, that's just, you're not really getting any traffic from it, you know, like 0.19, like that's not enough. And you're on pages 3 and 9 for these. Nobody's coming across your site. People are going to Pinnacle Roofings though, pretty obviously. So what would more content on your site look like? Well, as we can see, you know, you got your headings, you got a great call now featuring your forms there right away, which is awesome. But you have like only a little bit of content, you know, not a whole lot. If we were to go and check out Pinnacle, you know, you got a lot of content right off the bat, some nice bullet points, more paragraphs down here. And the kicker is, okay, we look down here, you only have 2 pages indexed. So that means Google's only come across 2 of your pages. And I don't know if you have more than that, but it doesn't look like it from right here. So you've got 2 different pages, and that's all the content that Google can draw from. They've got 66 different pages that are live that Google has crawled, which means they've got 66 pages of information that tells Google, hey, we know what we're talking about. We're the knowledge leaders locally. And that's all Google cares about is knowledge, right? Whoever has the most of citations, whoever has the most backlinks, whoever has the most information wins the rankings, wins #1. So as kind of proof of this, what I've done is I've pulled up Mike Tyson on Google, and you can see his Wikipedia page shows up first, not his actual website. It doesn't matter that there's probably some stuff on Wikipedia's page for him that's, you know, lies or half-truths, and that everything down here on his actual website is true. Google just cares about the information, and because they have the most, they've ranked Wikipedia over his actual site. So I hope these tips were helpful. Citations for your GMB, backlinks for your organic ranking, and more content for your website so you can start showing up for more keywords and search. If you guys have any more questions about this, I'd be happy to sit down with you sometime. Who knows, maybe I'd score some extra credit out of it, I don't know. But with that being said, take care. Have a great day.